up her sleeve. Plenty of gimmicks, and if you're not prepared, you can definitely get bit on the ass. So gotta be careful.
Yeah, we're talking about it this weekend. Kokonoe has about 1.5 good buttons, but they are some of the best buttons in the game, and she definitely has the tricks once the pressure starts to mix you up, those gravitons to pull you in different directions that control that neutral. And also rocking the Faust color here, perhaps a Guilty Gear player starting off with an early burst from Maknchess.
Yeah, but Maddie X3 is just going to go ahead and go on the offensive themselves. I love the dash back in, getting those gravitons set early. I'm wondering what the setup is going to be, but we're going to get some damage to get started.
Oh, baits the DP, but can't convert with the 6B there. Going to get comboed out of the corner here from Maknchess. Safe jump will not be respected and able to avoid the ball that does not go away on hit, meaning that Maknchess did have to contest with that.
I like that. Good. Picking up the conversion even stronger with the rapid. We are charged up. If the OD is coming out, DP is going to get caught by Maddie X3. Not going to be able to kill, and the DP is going to barely catch Maddie. Oh, man.
Able to use that DPRC, still called that in this game. Equal to, and I feel like Maddie has to run the down-back game plan right now. Maknchess has been overextending so many times with DPs with unsafe special moves. I feel like Maddie does not have to do much in order to find these hits.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, especially when, as you said, like, you know, Maknchess has definitely been out here overextending on defense a little bit. Makes it just a little bit easier for Maddie. But you know, when one of these DPs lands on S, they're gonna be in for a world of hurt.
Oh yeah, and a bold run in there by Maknchess. People to threaten
oh.
a cross under action there, making it happen. Check the life lead.
Going for the reset once again. We got the two guys who get one free here. Not gonna be able to finish out the combo. And the orb is barely gonna catch with the EX conversion out here from Maddie, and gravitons are set.
Life though, Maddie cannot make a single more mistake, but over the instant overhead with the overdrive. Will this be enough? A huge drop. Danger, danger, and the
wow.
Maknchess never stopping with the DPs.
Listen, one of them is gonna work eventually, and when S gets that DP, you are cooking just like that 25-cent code redeem. Thank you very much, coming through with the support already as a Maddie X3 is gonna push Maknchess all the way to the corner.
Passing through early burst here. That's gonna lock out active flow, gonna make it really hard for Maknchess to get that back, but still this player is on the offense, does not care. Pulling this life lead away from Maddie.
Uh-oh, goes for the high there, delayed air dash, the classic. You're seeing that in any anime game, and you're seeing it right here from this Maknchess S.
Excellent rush down there, using the great button, 3C. Swiping at the ground, but Maknchess has been staying in the air, blasting through with the 214C.
Uh-oh, getting the game plan together, those fireballs coming out. Maknchess is gonna close out game number 1. In a very, very winded fashion, I'd say. We definitely went to the ropes in that first one.
Yeah, like you were talking about before with the delayed air dash there, that's a pretty standard anime thing. When people are expecting the safe jump, that's where you can fake it. You can start going for that delayed air dash for the overhead, or just do a land low, a land throw. People will be asleep at the wheel, thinking that they're going to play predictable offense, and that's when you get them. That's when you mix them up.
I love it, man. That delayed air dash is the Euro step of fighting games. Been around since the dawn of time, but gets everybody. Maknchess gonna go ahead and take game number 1, and we getting a little chilly out here, even though we're out here in spring.
Yeah, luckily, both of our characters here have their nice little coats on, well protected from the weather. No bullets, we can see, so be pretty confident. And the roll out, gonna go for the aggressive burst here to keep Maknchess into the corner.
That should be a big conversion here, but the burst out from Maknchess doesn't want to take any instance of that Kokonoe damage.
Harassing with projectiles here at the range. Like you said, S controls every space excellently.
Man, I mean, just look at it. You had the fireball game going, now you just are getting out buttoned. Has the mix on it as well. Oh, you gotta avoid that ball and does it with ease. Maknchess looks in control of this round, and in control is looking like an understatement.
Yeah, that tackle special move is doing so much in allowing Maknchess to get out of the way of that super fireball. The combos to punish that can generally be pretty difficult depending on your character, but Maknchess is in complete control.
Uh-oh. Trying to get the pressure started, but nice little bar. 5-8 from Maddie gets countered once again by Maknchess. You know, definitely trying to make use of their screen time. Has been hitting all their makes, getting all those conversions, but a good throw tech by Maddie's going to keep themselves in this round.
Great little air-to-air there. Players like to jump after throw tech, so Maddie covering that option, as well as the teleport out. This reversal of fate, reversal of corner positioning, has to watch for the DP-RC. We know Maknchess loves the DP.
Oh man, as you called it right on the money, the DP is out and the damage is getting stacked. Gotta wait for that lingering hitbox. Text the purple throw, no push-ups today for Maddie.
Active flow for both of these characters can really threaten with this bonus damage and the additional overdrive. This distortion will be enhanced.
Uh-oh. Oh, but oh, drops the combo and gets the reversal super. The ball is coming out. No conversion though. Maybe trying to catch something.
There. Oh, got a game here, round apiece, just like last game.
Been in the situation before. Maknchess was able to clutch it out, but is Maddie gonna try to keep their winner side dreams alive and kicking? We're gonna have to see here in this last round.
Quick burst off the counter hit 5C starter. Now Maddie at a bit of an overdrive advantage, but you know, screen spacing wise, it's gonna be very hard. The delayed explosion catching the backdash there.
Man, those explosions on that S drive are always just so tricky. Maddie has to be so prepared for that. Uh-oh. The conversion rapid to get the extension there. Wow, the corner carry out here from this S, and goes for the cross underneath, utilizing the OG on that burst. Gonna try the push advantage now.
Really tough here now. Maddie about 2 hits away from taking it, but this is one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, both players are going to be a last touch situation. The cross up. So much meter available. Can we finish, Maddie?
Oh no, the guard cancel coming out. Maknchess can close this thing out right now, but we're going back to the neutral position. Goes for the fireballs here. No real options that Kokonoe can use to contest. Gets the air-to-air hit. Could this be it for Maddie to close out the second game? Easy pickup, and it is. We are tied up at 1 apiece.
Keeping it simple there. No meter usage, no nothing. Easily completed there. And already dealing with some of the Maknchess stuff. We saw that cross-up setup earlier on, catching Maddie that time. Luckily had the burst to get out of the situation right away.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, honestly, we were expecting the overdrive. I know I was at least, but you know, utilizing all 10 of those stocks preciously on that burst to keep Maknchess in the corner. Maddie was able to maneuver around that. May not be on her main slice Carl, but you know what? She's still showing that those fundamentals are coming in handy.
Yeah, Maddie has been kind of flip-flopping between characters. Played Carl for the longest time, as well as S, so definitely has kind of the matchup knowledge here. But even then, Maknchess has been sneaking in with some setups that I have not seen recently in the Blazblue community, so definitely has that secret sauce that's allowing them to open up a player who has played S before.
I'm loving this. I'm getting my little taste of Skullgirls right now with all these resets, you know, dropping the combo, going for mix in between. Really good and really unique offensive stuff here from Maknchess.
And again, the basic game plan for S is so good. Her projectiles are incredibly strong if you haven't played this game before. Just super oppressive. As well, she has great anti-air control and a bunch of stop signs in her kit. Maknchess with the classic Maknchess DP.
Uh-oh, utilizing not only the DP, tries to go for the throw there as well. Should be a huge combo here. Got the counter. Wow, that light didn't hit on wake up though.
Standing overhead will take it. Maddie kind of running away with it now. Handed the overdrive advantage. Maknchess has no burst to run to if Maddie gets started early here.
Yeah, it's like that burst being off the table at this point in the round is not good, especially when Maddie seemed to find her stride on offense, pushing Maknchess all the way to the corner. Once again, gravitons are coming out, orbs are getting thrown, and this is looking like an oppression session here from Maddie X3.
Oh, excellent check there, but the scramble there, escaping the corner. Maknchess may be out, but the Super Ball does have to block it. The standing overhead, layers on layers here in the smoke screen.
Uh-oh. Right now, looking like Maknchess trying to get something going on their own. Once again, utilizing that DPRC in many ways, delayed air dash.
Like not about it so many times. Avian once again. Maddie just cannot watch the dome.
Uh-oh. It's like, well, Maddie doesn't need to watch the dome. He's like, listen, you're going to need to watch yours in a second here. putting those magnets back out.
Oh, the implausible setup will not do too much.
Oh, that block is going to do more than enough, though. And Matty X3 is going to close this thing out, coming from behind. And now, going to walk off there. Kokonoe wins something that we weren't expecting to see on the side of Matty, but able to get it done there with the secondary.
Likes to slow the pace of the game down, because he will win any resource war that's just both players waiting in neutral. So we already see the running away, and you see that kind of bar increasing on the bottom left side of your screen. That's his resource. So he will just be gaining that as time goes on.
I mean, that's the thing, is like, you want to talk about a defensive powerhouse, you always got to talk about that Hakumen. I mean, his drive, his whole identity as a character is centered around that parry. Like, this man wants to be on the back foot.
Oh, big 6 seconds,
early.
but what a check by Nomad, so brave.
Oh man, that actually could have spelled trouble, but an overdrive coming out from Nomad as well. You already know I'm getting plenty of that health back. This is the Ragna. Now we know in lava. What was that mix up? We're going up around town.
Nomad, you broke his ankles. Did you see that cross under? That was brutal.
Oh my god, we're already seeing the tricks come out of our sleeves. That's what I said about these players that you might not know. They might show you something crazy. We are sitting on the other side of the screen. Honestly, Nomad is like, you know what? You got it. If you want to sit on the other side, I'm not even going to interrupt you.
You gotta stay unpredictable. Hakumen players expect you to run in. You gotta make them think.
Oh yeah, it's like, I mean, they gotta be like, listen, like, is there something that they know that I don't? Like, why are they just sitting on the other side letting me gain my meter right now?
It's a little gauntlet of Hades, Ragna's iconic overhead.
Add Gauntlet to any other game and you're looking at a world of hurt, but Ragna even then is able to just make it work in Blazblue. Oh, here we go, use it rapid cancel. Ooh, Gauntlet!
It's a little 6V there, takes him off the ground and has a lot of pressure behind him.
Uh-oh. DP there, overdrive coming out once again! This could spell trouble here. We got plenty.
That was actually a huge drop there, because Nomad was like maybe the deadest any player has ever been there.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way that you can drop that. Like, we got plenty of games coming through. You got the counter hit on the 5C. That's anything you could possibly ask for on the Hakumen, and just wasn't able to finish his play.
And Nomad's patience, like, paying off here. A pretty ill-conceived air dash by Abu Ra. Now put into the corner, standing overhead. Gonna have to deal with all this damage. No burst to escape.
Yeah, you gotta wait for that. So gonna wait for that burst to come on back. And for now, we're just gonna go ahead and use the other defensive option at our disposal. The counter is gonna come through, and now it's looking like Abu Ra's on the offensive. But as I say that, a great mashup from Nomad, and they are not gonna quite be able to close it out.
Tries to hard bait the burst, but no reactions there. Abu Ra not able to burst that first hit of 5B. Gonna get the rest of the life bar depleted by the follow-up 5C. And gonna take it like that, but Abu Ra definitely not going out swinging there. We saw the meaty parry to catch the wake-up DP.
Oh yeah.
Like, we got the Hakumen energy here.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, listen, if you want to see the tells of a true Hakumen player, like, if they're sitting there and they're meeting you with a move that has no hitbox, like, you already know that they are off the deep end and ready to get things rocking. I mean, look, 4,000 mashes on the Hakumen, you already know that that's going to be a part of the game plan from the jump.
Yeah. You know, keeping the offense up, which is a great way to play this character, because people expect you to be so passive that you kind of got to keep it hot and cold, but definitely going to be feeling a little cold here as Nomad lays on the hurt here, putting you to sleep, putting you on ice.
Nice counter hit round 4.1k, nothing to scoff at. Get the conversion here. Gonna go right back into that knockdown. Very curious to see about the opposite situation. Good tech from Abu Ra. Now they're gonna get a chance to get something started here. A couple orbs on the table as well.
Really take back the center screen there, which I like positioning wise, but in the end, just gonna lose neutral too many times. Nomad such a life lead right now, but there's been harder comebacks made before.
Ooh, that's gonna be a huge start here off the 5C. Plenty of damage here in the mid screen. Oh my goodness.
Hey! Oh, tried to bait the DP through Gauntlet. The second hit, always catch.
No, we talk about getting way too passive on the offensive side of things. Like, listen, we know you're supposed to be a defensive character, but every once in a while, you've got to take your turn, and Nomad is able to capitalize on that and pick up around there as well.
So bold, they're
oh man,
busting past 4C, gonna go for this overdrive combo to tack on the additional damage.
That honestly, that could spell trouble for Nomad. I mean, we know they're gonna get the burst back eventually, especially if Abura does win this round, but not having that at your disposal right now could spell some problems.
And definitely any hit that Abura lands will stick the damage, and especially that overhead we saw earlier, that does so much damage. If you get caught by that now, you have to eat the full punishment. But Nomad's, you know, scrambling well, finds the DP, and now Abura pretty low on Magatama, so can't threaten that overhead anymore. Now we're in last hit situation here. Nomad could take it.
No, not too much. Well, we got the cash out of disposal right now. Utilizing those Magatama well, though. Look at that, into the overhead. Oh, nah, this is going to be huge damage here for Abura. Once again, one more setup. And finally, the one time that they meet, Nomad is ready to get that pickup. Gonna hold him up to the heavy.
But the minimum damage from the enhanced super is just too much there. Nomad gonna take it.
Wow, I mean, Nomad really impressive showing here. I mean,
navigate these situations. And the second the bang overdrive comes out, you can just lose the round on the spot. So we'll see how Mu.te's able to deal with that.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, you have not, it's like, I mean, the character may be not as menacing, but the player sure is menacing. Hitting them on the Kagura, a character that I don't see too often anymore. You know, it's like, has the charge mechanic, which you don't see too often in Blazblue. Has the stances and plenty of offensive power to go with it as well.
Man, the fatal counter encouraging that burst from Killakobe, so not going to have access to that super powerful bang overdrive. But now Mu's got to deal with all this pressure blowing up off the drive.
It's like we're using a lot of resources on the side of Kobe. Gonna get the overhead here. Drops the conversion, but still ends up getting hit. Another chance at conversion here for Mu.te. That could be able to kill, but one more setup is gonna do it. Oh no!
Leveraging that guard point, and Mu.te taking the first round there. We also saw the standing overhead into B-Faf here. A super difficult charge input to hit, but Mu.te has got those down and ready to go.
Yeah, it's like I can't even believe that he hit that. Not only went for it, but hit it in that particular moment in time. Like, this man Mu.te is a man possessed.
Dealing with all of these scrambles, like you said, Mu.te has the bloodlust in his eyes right now. One hit away from taking this game over Killakobe. Watch out, the stand stash here. Could be invincible or cross up. Goes for the cross up.
You already know what it is. The bang ODs coming out, just does so much damage, gets those seals applied, and now that they're all on the table, huge damage for Killakobe. Gonna go right into the OD. Not gonna quite kill. One more setup to do it. Has the seal out.
Like the discipline there, no text from Mu.te at all. Oh no, a scramble off the DP.
Oh no, gets the burst out. They're gonna try to close this thing out. I don't know if I agree with that decision. Maybe it's something under their belt, but gets hit with the overhead, and now we're gonna have to fight this on the true back foot. Full OD gauge for Killakobe, and absolutely nada on the side of Mu.te.
This is going to be so difficult for Mu.te right now. Has to deal with bang OD once again. Little bit input there, but luckily Killakobe was baiting flash kick. Yeah, now has to deal with bang overdrive once again, and already the life lead going the side of Killakobe.
Utilizing those needles early here. We got plenty on deck still, gonna just try to close that one out. You know, forced to disengage, but the offensive pressure, regardless from Killakobe, has just been so nuts here in this first game.
Check with the flash kick, but the drive follow-up to find your back there, Killakobe. Taking shots right now.
Oh, man. It's like, I gotta say, the one thing I love about Killakobe being on here, gonna use some guard point of his own. One more touch here. Oh! It goes for the throw against TRM off of the super, and it's gonna be one round for Killakobe.
Posing up there. Man, Mu.te came so close, but when you fire at the king, you better not miss. Got a little bit too hopeful there. Knew that they should have kept the overdrive for the final third round, but felt like they were one hit away. You gotta spend it, gotta burst. And now Kobe taking that first game. Have to go back to the drawing board here for Mu.te.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, we've only been seeing good stuff from Mu.te. No reason to ever try to count them out of this one. Like, they had that first round on lock, and even though they lost the next two, they each were so well fought, and it just feels like they are an inch away from getting that download on Kobe. So really excited to see how we're gonna go as we kick things off here in game number 2.
Patient round start paying off there from Kobe, able to find the air-to-air as well as sneak under for the cross-up.
Here we go. Oh, just runs right into the fist of Big Shishigami, and now he's just gonna have a slight life disadvantage here. Kobe gonna try to get something going. The standing overhead though, plenty of time to react, but Mu.te isn't gonna be able to get it out. Huge damage and plenty of gates for Kobe. Looking like only one more touch is gonna be able to do it here.
Oh, tries to counter assault to just get him off you, but Kobe sticking it in regardless. Following those needles there, able to make it in and finish off Mu.te.
Yeah, that's push-ups, baby. You can't be missing those throw techs. Come on. Here we go. It's like Mu.te has to find something here. Has a slight life lead, but the moment that Cobes gets one touch, this man is able to turn it into a round as we've seen before. Like, you have to really make sure you are on your game against this man.
Oh no, not able to confirm there.
Oh no.
This overdrive just does too much. Looking for the reset, able to find one more, but you not getting punished too much for allowing the activation there.
Uh-oh, at least around in the corner, but Kobe's gonna try to push it right back in, goes for the overhead and gets it. No gates though. Uh-oh, with his OT, tries to go for the bathroom, but doesn't quite get it.
Now with the bouncer set up, just gonna, kind of play around that, kind of encourage Mu.te to come in. The rain of nails threatening here. Counter assault.
Uh-oh. And just goes for it there. The round closed by Kobe. And now that's gonna be a 2-0 sweep here. Get the kick off here. Easy Susan versus Seb.V.
Familiar with one another's play style here. Easy Susan hopefully going to be able to deal with the wake-up options here coming from Seb.
Ooh. No, that 5B is going to be brutal, though. Getting those gates unlocked already. And now the DP is on the table. It feels like one of a couple seals that actually matters, and we're able to get it this easy.
Yeah, Susanoo, a fan favorite. You see those locks on the bottom of your screen. Every time he connects with one of his live moves, he will unlock one of those specials. Right now, has the tackle, the DP, the sand kick, and the sword of Michael for every plus R player out there. So definitely well equipped right now, but definitely wants to get a little bit more.
Yeah, so not only wants to get a little bit more, those levels are also important. Susanoo is the character who is either feasting or famine, and right now it's looking like we're setting the table.
Yeah, Easy Susan patting themselves on the back for blocking 2 standing overheads, but unfortunately going to get opened up by the 3rd standing overhead, spending the...
Uh-oh. Here we go. We're going to keep on going there with the charge. Oh, and a nice full counter hit out from Seb.V. Going to take first blood here in this game.
Excellent little movement there. These anime games are so free-flowing with the way that you can move your character, navigate, get yourself in positions like that to anti-air, but Easy Susan's button just a little bit too big there.
Yeah, but I mean, Susanoo button's in big, surely not, right? Like, come on. Here we go, though. Ooh, okay. Not only getting a good amount of damage, look at that, the corner route as well. Seb.V is a Noel master, like, come on.
Big little pop there. Watch the overdrive push you away. And one of the parts of Susanoo's overdrive is that he gets access to all his special moves. So even if he doesn't have DP unlocked, he can still DP there.
Uh-oh. Oh, but where's Yukon here? Listen, now you got the seals. You got the seals that are just hanging out at this point. And now we're going to go ahead and close out round number 2. It feels like all of these rounds are a slugfest. The moment that any of these players are able to get a hit, you're in for a world of hurt.
Yeah, the second you blink, the second you get pushed into the corner, this advantage is compounding. You're dealing with harder mix. You're getting overdrive back slower. Like, this is pretty tough. Opened up here. Easy Susan gonna get burst back. We'll see if they choose to spend it. But that's the trouble of being a feast and famine character, is sometimes you got nothing to eat.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, nothing on the table right now. The food bank did not come through. Noel has the keys, and Seb.V is the security guard. It's looking like there's going to be no access to no food here. Good tech out on the aerial, though. No conversion off of the air-to-air. One more overhead for your troubles, and this conversion should be more than enough for Seb.V to close up that first game.
Oh yeah, using the universal 25-meter option there, the crush trigger, just to get that additional damage, that additional extension. Make sure that you're cashing out even if you don't have enough meter for a super.
Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, it's like, listen, this is just showing how far you can get purely on love for your character. Like, if we're talking about a character that people write out, Noel is right there on the bottom, and this man is making her look like she is major ready. Like, my goodness, look at that. 13K matches. Like, come on. This man's ready to go.
So much. The love of the character is definitely big with Seb.
Uh-oh. Man, immediate right there into... Oh, an immediate overdrive back!
Yeah, able to guarantee the punish with that as well. You can't burst during overdrive, but you can overdrive back. He's gonna spend that resource, get off to the races here, trying to get some feast in before Seb is able to mash out. Did get DP, so the defense is gonna be much better from Easy Susan.
Oh no. Oh, gets the DP out and a safe jump here from Seb. Should be big damage. We've seen this man convert before, but now we have to see what the situation is after the fact.
It's such a psychology thing. Susanoos only get TP so many rounds, so you're like, oh, I bet he wants to use it. Yep, like, come on. You have DP. Oh, what an overhead there from Seb.
Oh yeah, I like that. Using the burst, making him get off you. I like that burst though, you know, just making sure that you're going to be able to get that back for the next round. Plenty of time here. Oh, right into the minigun here. And then the finisher for good measure. It's looking like Seb only has one more round to take it.
And it's such an overdrive advantage as well. No burst for Easy Susan means this damage is going to stick. Can't escape the corner. And feast and famine character, like you were saying, Avian. So no DP, no special moves, no nothing. Roll caught.
Oh no! You are not allowed to tech anywhere. And Seb.V is actually making this Noel offense look impenetrable right now. Like, look at it. All we've seen so far is huge combos, but a great Abari 2A from Easy Susan is going to give them a chance at life.
This mash is doing so much. This overdrive slowly coming back after spin burst right away the second it comes back.
Here we go. Ooh, just going straight for the low. I love that guile sweep coming through from Easy Susan. That's what we're just to do it! And goes for the Astro!
The character love is too big. Seb's like, I gotta see the cuts. Show me the picture though.
Not only going for the Astral, but it's looking like the one scenario where having the Hat Noel is gonna come in handy with that Astral finish.
He's charming, and he has unique movement you can't find anywhere.
And the Joker costume, of course. How could you forget? Here we go. Garanex out here playing the likes of Joaquin Phoenix. We got Monarch out here on the Lambda 11. Man,
gonna show Monarch a taste of society.
Uh-oh. Getting the gravity on there already. The moment you jump into that field, your movement is so drastically reduced to a sit and duck, which is not the place you want to be if you're Hazama.
One of my most liked comments from the Frosty Faustings was, gravity well works even in the air, because that's how gravity works. So if you chain through that gravity well, it doesn't matter that it's a well, it's on the ground, you're still going to get slowed down, that momentum is still going to get halted. So that's why we're seeing Garanex, you know, so slow in the neutral. Hazama is a step dash character, so the gravity is pretty slow, and the air movement is going to get really contested here with the chains. Monarch, you know, showing the dominance here. Champion of Blazblue Central Fiction. Oh, and gonna show by taking that perfect on Garanex.
That's insane. I mean, just getting things kicked off of the perfect. You know, we were hyping up the kid, saying that, you know, they're on their way out here in this online Blazblue scene, but Monarch is showing us why he's the best. Like, he's like, listen, I'm back. I never even left. Like, what are you guys counting me out for?
Crush trigger starter here is not going to do too much damage, but will, you know, still pack on that. And the Spike Chaser able to open up Garanex. again, you know, Garanex is a good player, but you're playing against the best.
Oh, going for that overhead once again. That overhead has been already putting in so much work. I feel like that's the quickest game that we've had of the tournament so far. Monarch taking that first win over Garanex.
My goodness. And
Dude,
one of Monarch's strongest things as a player is Monarch's defense in a game that has such overwhelming offense. And I feel like we haven't even been able to see that because Garanex hasn't even gotten in on neutral. Monarch is just controlling the space so well that Garanex looks unable to do anything.
I mean, Lambda is a very neutral, a character that has very not only dominant, but especially very pressing neutral, makes it really hard to get those chains out, especially when you throw in not only the knives, but also the gravity wells as well, forcing Garanex to go ahead and make that switch over to the Terumi. I honestly don't know how much better this matchup is going to fare for Garanex over that Hazama pick.
Definitely going to be pretty tough either way. Terumi is considered moving down on the tier list a little bit, but I think Garanex really feels like he needs the run in order to close the distance here. I don't think he's confident using the Hazama movement against Lambda.
Yeah, but like, honestly, I can see that. I mean, I feel like you definitely have to really do a lot of recalculations with that gravity well, so maybe you're trying to give it a different approach. Someone with a bit more standard options like this Tourney is going to present. So.
Caught with the overhead follow-up. Don't get too much damage without the RC though. So Garanex fine to show that option of blocking high.
Uh-oh. Go right there into the conversion.
Check here. Also love the Ronald McDonald color coming out from Garanex, showing some support to a beloved fast feature.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, listen, we gotta, it's Cloud Central over here on the side of Garanex. We've gotta make sure that this gameplay isn't anything to laugh at. I mean, especially on the side of Monarch, this man has just been going so ham, pulling out the pizza cutters and then pulling out even more knives. Good block on the low, but it's not gonna be enough. Just gonna get opened up by Monarch, as every player of this game has said before. They gotta put one more right in the chest to close it out and put Monarch on set point.
Yeah, ready to punch that ticket for grand finals here. Garanex really not able to put up enough of a challenge here. Retreating with the 2-2D and just covering that space once again with the stop sign. I think it's something started with the overdrive. Get that additional meter.
Oh no. That overdrive isn't going to quite be able to, you know, get any off the starter for Monarch, but so smart to use it to just get out of the situation and try to put Garanex right back at a comfortable range.
Duck on the 5A. They're not going to deal with the stagger pressure. Going in now on offense of their own, but the counter assault right away with the super spent all that cash just to get back in, and no Oki for it, and the check there by Monarch. Great tech by Garanex.
Oh god, and now it's looking like we're gonna have one more opportunity for Garanex to try to keep themselves in the winner's side here. Plenty on the line here as these two players are fighting for that top 8 spot. Step on him for the one time, and one more touch is gonna do it for Garanex.
Position here, Snakebite not going to give 50 meter.
Oh, no.
That's what Ruby really wants. He went to standing overhead. Very unique animation on that, but it is an overhead, I promise.
Very strange, but goes right there into the series, and Garanex.
Rebel 3, action!
Oh! Oh!
What was that? And after Garanex was doing so well, and Garanex was the one who left the room, I think that's maybe a round loss.
They can to try to get into that install, get into that new stance, and utilize all that zero.
Just trying to space out here to start. One thing about Susanoo's movement is that it takes a while for him to accelerate, but once he gets going, he's very fast. So we'll see a lot more zoning here from just with the misfiners and the projectiles. Just trying to keep this character from getting started, getting in. But here we go, Grand Viper already unlocked.
Yeah, like Grand Viper getting unlocked already is definitely gonna lend well to the offensive potential of Icecool. And now with DP as well, it's looking like they got all the tools to try to get this thing started. Now he's gonna try to tackle on levels. Oh, the DP! Oh no!
So Hyper also DP'd there, but Icecool DP'd second, which meant that Hyper's invincibility ran out first, enabling that hit there. And Icecool, so, you know, paying such good attention, knew that DPRC was on the table, and if DP never connects, you never get to RC.
Yeah, it's like listen, the DP and RC go together like peanut butter and jelly. You need one to have the other, and it's gonna just lead to destruction here. But as you see there, the DP is coming out once again. Seems like that's where all the meters going on the side of Icecool. But this Izayoi offense is about to get started here from Hyper. Are they gonna get a chance to close this out?
Hyper running low on stocks here does not have much damage potential if they open up Icecool. Like, here we go, the JA starter.
Yeah, not gonna be too much. All right.
Pick up the drones here.
Okay, maybe try to get a little bit more offensive gas in the tank here. Doesn't have much in terms of the stocks, but he's going to try to make up for with the drones, and it's going to pay off there. That combo doing barely enough to kill, and Hyper is going to be the one to take first blood here.
Yeah, just, you know, kind of pressuring just with the really ambiguous and fast overheads there. The combo damage didn't matter if you just found enough hits, and that's what WinCon Hyper was going for.
Yeah, but Icecool's WinCon is simply be in proximity to you, as you see here, like getting 3 gates unlocked as of now. Using the 6 and just getting hit by EA there. All right,
gonna put Hyper into active flow, and a lot of gain art stocks available now. We'll find the hit in the air. Blow through 4 of them there. Now looking for the overhead once again. Finds the low instead.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, we're in the similar situation. Don't have much in terms of stocks out here now. Tries to go for the low misfighter. Goes with offense once again. And no more stocks is going to lead to destruction unless that Grand Viper whiffs. 6B to make up for it. And Icecool's going to put a point on the board as well.
Yeah, I like Hyper's kind of philosophy with the Izayoi a lot. Instead of going back into standard mode after running out of stocks, Hyper's just looking for the kill, looking for that final overhead into a super, something like that. So even though you don't have the stocks to increase your damage, just the overhead low potential with her interesting dash in gain art is enough for Hyper.
Oh yeah, it's like, I mean, you're really reminiscent of, you know, like those vibes, you know, getting that hover dash, gets you right off the ground and sets you up for those high lows. But that Grand Viper sets you up to close out these rounds. Big damage coming out here from Icecool, and they are going to go ahead and take that first game.
Yeah, has that invincible backdash, but it is not free against Susanoo. Has a lot of moves that will have that forward momentum to follow the backdash, and you will take so much damage for getting air hit against this character. We already saw the wall bounce from 6B. Like, you can get chunked for trying to play scared against this character.
Yeah, I mean, that's just it though. It's like Susanoo push you in these really strange situations where you feel so inclined to mash even though you know it's not the right idea, and you just get blown up for it. Hyper showing a pretty good amount of discipline getting things started off here, but you gotta crack eventually. That's just the rule of playing against the Susanoo, especially one as talented as Icecool.
Alright, taking a little passive. Oh, but we're seeing now that that 6A counter hit gives a hard knockdown.
Oh,
gives
no!
an opportunity for Icecool to get a free seal or to just dash in, and so much baited there. Hyper not getting anything they wanted.
Man, that's such a sad look for Hyper. I mean, missing the EA, getting chunked for their troubles. Now has to go into the install a bit early. Gonna get punished by Icecool, just capitalizing on every single mistake that Hyper even thinks about making.
Danger, counter assault, just get away from me. Oh, expected that to hit, so already input the teleport, and Icecool ready for the overextension. Now gonna take the distortion to take this round, and we are now on set point for Icecool.
Yeah, we love that distortion finish coming out here. 4.2. Hey, on the side of Icecool, killed with absolutely no problems there. And now Icecool only has one more point forward. They are able to check their ticket into the winner side of top 8.
And bursting early to stop the momentum, stop the seal unlocks, but Icecool already unlocking DP. Nice little check there by Hyper. DP back and forth between these two.
I like that a lot of these season players are just able to get that DP off so early. It feels like, you know, that's one of the most important signs you could go for. The air throw coming out now. A couple more of those big around here.
Danger right now.
Oh, I like that. Let's get them off you. 3 stocks to work with here for Hyper, and none of them are gonna matter because Icecool is gonna go ahead and get the confirmation and confirm that he is gonna be our last competitor to show up in the upper echelon of our top 8. Gonna get things kicked off here with Monarch versus Xcaliburbladez.
Here we go, already starting it with an absolutely crazy set here. Both of these players are considered the top in NA. This is gonna be tough, playing some of the best characters in the game. S versus Carl, let's get it.
Yeah, it's like undisputedly some of the top 2 characters in this game. The oppressive offense from Carl versus that really well-rounded playstyle and a bit of a mix of gamer self coming out from S. Leaves very little to the imagination in terms of how this matchup is going to go. And we see it already, that 2D putting on so much work and forcing the first out of Monarch already.
I had a moment in that block string. Monarch is known for having such good defense, and I was like, what if the counterplay is Monarch can just block out the whole dog?
The counterplay is just simply being better.
Yeah, what if Monarch was like just him?
Honestly,
like,
I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, going for the reset there with that 6C, throwing right back into the doll for the alley-oop. Oh my goodness gracious, Xcaliburbladez is gonna put the first round on the board.
Yeah, the overhead was the set, the doll was the spike, and that is it for the first round. Xcaliburbladez drawing first blood, and we're still in first to 2 territory, folks. This is still high variance, very possible for an upset.
Yeah, you gotta be so careful here. So little doll gauge out here from Xcaliburbladez. Monarch needs to try to take advantage of this opportunity, just like y'all are taking advantage of those match arena codes. Thank you once again. The doll's gonna come out for the command grab. Just gonna try their best. Look at the awareness from Monarch to kill the doll while she's stuck in that animation.
Oh yeah, dealing so much damage to the doll there, and you do still have all your actions hitting a player, so you can still jump cancel any moves that you can jump cancel against a player. It definitely threatens while you're beating up on that doll. So Xcaliburbladez wants to keep her close in a place where he can defend.
Yeah, like this Carl offense is just so crazy because you have to guess all this time unless your fuzzy timings are tight and Carl messes up. So you just have to take advantage of the fact that, you know what, maybe we're going to the casino today and I don't mind it all that much.
All right, folks.
Uh-oh.
Let's get the chant, doll's dead, doll's dead. Xcaliburbladez has to deal with all this pressure on his own.
Oh no! Carl, you know, a man known for his defensive options surely is going to have a tough time getting out of here as he has no reversal. His mash options aren't quite the best and no doll on the table, but gets the hit! Oh no! No, he goes out of the gear!
Disaster here! Overdrive spent. Doll can't now Xcaliburbladez only 3 out of 10 on overdrive going into this final round. What a drop!
So unfortunate for Xcaliburbladez first, dropping out of the gear, which I didn't even know was possible. Then gonna go ahead and drop out of the combo as well. Monarch is getting that plot armor. The world knows that this man is the main character.
Oh, the protagonist of Blazblue, Monarch, gets so much DP baited.
Oh, doll is dead once again. Carl is gonna have to stick this one out alone. Catches the rollout now, and now only one more guess. Tries to guess out, gets the TRM, and now he's gonna go for the doll offense as well. Get the 2D on him. Catches him trying to go for the DP, and Xcaliburbladez is gonna close out game number 1.
Big win there. It's hardly an upset. Both of these players are so good, but Xcaliburbladez looking incredibly dominant there. Was definitely not as close as you would expect. Able to do so much even with doll dying multiple times around. You know, was able to play that kind of like power play, like even when Monarch had the advantage, Xcaliburbladez was still able.
Oh! Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait, this was on the script. Wait, I'm checking this back right now. What's going on here? I don't see the. Okay, but it's looking like Monarch is gonna pull out the lychee to try and have a way to deal with this Carl.
All right.
Ultimately looking like he knew that this was on its way to the Fate League out here.
Have not seen the Monarch lychee too much recently. You know, known for Lambda, known for S recently, but lychee does not come out, but can also control the neutral with that staff of hers. Kind of similar to a doll, just kind of set it and forget it. Doing so much pressure with it right now, but Xcaliburbladez, a defense savant of their own.
Yeah, I mean, bringing the staff to a puppet fight is definitely an interesting option, but you know what? if Monarch believes in it, I'm here to believe in it too.
Oh, check the headphones. Did you hear that, Monarch?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I'm honestly surprised that Jaden got hit by that, but I'm even more surprised at no conversion by Xcaliburbladez. It feels like if anyone's gonna get that conversion, it goes into the Alakan to get the conversion after that as well. I like that. Use the guard cancel, just get him off here.
Dash, dash, dash. The threat from Xcaliburbladez. Sliver of life here in chip. Is the projectile coming? My game sounds aren't turned up that high. I don't know when Xcaliburbladez is letting it rip, but finally the check with the 5A. Set point now for Xcaliburbladez on winner's side top 8.
Oh man, will the Lychee pick pay off is the question that's on everybody's mind right now. It just gets so scary because you have to overcome those defensive situations with the fact that you are no longer allowed to react. You just gotta go ahead and guess.
That round start DP has divorced the staff from Monarch, you know, does not have access to DP anymore. Your assist is just laying out there in the middle of the screen as Excalibur just lays the hurt on.
That was looking like it was game, but Monarch was able to utilize that burst, get out of the unblockable setup. And now we gotta see what type of tricks that Monarch has to be able to try to close this out against a red-hot Xcaliburbladez.
Quite a number of the standing overheads. The pressure looking fantastic right now for Monarch. No, but misses the ender. No, this could be it.
Honestly, I see the vision, especially getting out that OD. Foco coming out and Foco finishing the job. Xcaliburbladez is gonna upset Monarch 2-0.
Shaking my head there, an upset in seeds alone.
Goodness gracious.
Even the likes of Tager.
Tager, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time because I haven't seen anyone come through and make a run on Tager, but Mastfam is trying to get it going here against Hyper, who is probably, by proxy, the hardest character in this game to command grab.
Oh yeah, so many re-jumps in that gain art state. You know, able to put on that Eno pressure, jumping so much, already dodging the first Tager buster of the set.
Oh man, that's number 2 coming out as well. Here we go. We got the magnetism on deck now, though. Dude, I love Taker's combo game so much. Getting that magnetism on deck here. Look at that. Getting the juggles and continuing them over with those different forms of the magnetism. We love to see it.
Reset there. Gain a little bit more of that spark bolt. Get that projectile ready to go, but just as the gain art activates, Hyper is in with plenty of stocks to spend.
Here we go. Gonna go for the high there. Good block out here from Mastfam, but you're gonna get hit eventually. That's the rule of Izayoi. OD out here though. Oh no! OD state was still active. This is gonna be more than enough. Hit him with
good check by Hyper, but Mastfam just able to win after the scramble.
My goodness gracious. I mean, it's looking like Mastfam had that thing on lock, but Hyper had a chance to get out, and Mastfam saying that ball does not lie. I'm here for a reason. There's a reason why I'm winning this game.
I think something like 0-4 on Tager busters right now. Hyper has been taking to the air too much here, which probably means we need to start seeing the low a little bit more from Mastfam or open you up like this for all this damage.
I mean, you just gotta catch something here. Like you gotta go for those lows, or you're gonna get hit with that Tager command grab and the burst bait route coming out here. I didn't even know he had that tech.
Once again, that command grab is delayed, but it is fully invincible. Mastfam just controlling that space, getting that magnetism, pulling you in closer, knowing that he can't be hit.
Good lord, man. I mean, this Tager magnetism is always so crazy, but when you have a player like Mastfam that is able to just go ahead and utilize it in such crazy ways, not only with making sure those command grabs hit, not only with making sure those extensions work, but also just in all sorts of ways that, you know, we really don't expect from a player, I mean, or from a character of this statue.
Chad, I'm locking my bias in. I need Mastfam versus...
That'd be pretty sick.
All right, let's see it. Mastfam versus Hyper. Again, 1st to 2 on our loser side of top 8. Hopefully, opportunity.
Uh-oh.
Big play.
Love the low misfinder out there. Ooh, the guard point coming out, but no conversion out here from Mastfam. Has to try to figure out a way to correct what they've done wrong. Gonna burst them into the corner. Optimal position here for Mastfam on this Tiger.
Able to block the re-jump there, but finding the JC now. And again with the invincibility.
Oh no. I love this. They're going there into even more magnetism. Gotta check her pulse here. Oh no! Just going right into the command grab it for what? This is gonna be huge damage and one more touch to do it.
Oh, great info there with the overdrive to go through, but a hit away now.
I like that. One more touch to do it. It gets the landing Taker Buster to put themselves at set point. One more rounder for Mastfam is gonna close it out. Oh my goodness.
So tough here. Both players tied in overdrive. You know, Izayoi's overdrive could be a little bit more impactful, so this is actually Mastfam advantage here. Trying to sneak in with the sledgehammer.
I love it. The fully charged sledgehammer is outstanding. Like, just sitting there like, you know what? You gotta come to me. I know that you gotta come down eventually, but when Hyper comes down, they're gonna make you regret wish that they were ever on the ground.
Right, back to normal mode. Big snipe there with the spark bolt. Hyper and active flow gonna get this overdrive back.
Oh, I like this. Here we go. Gonna do the run under. Oh, he catches the Taker the wrong way here. Not gonna quite be able to kill. Has to find it one more time. Tries to catch him going low. Oh no, it's like trying to get the anti-air command grab there on the hard read. And now one more touch is gonna do it for Hyper, and they get it. We are tied up at 1 round apiece here, game number 2.
Even Steven here, round apiece and overdrive apiece. Oh, excellent little snipe there.
Oh no!
Very well. Dang, make the first!
Oh my god! Nah, yo, Mastfam is ridiculous! Okay, gonna go over there into the routing as well. Trying to catch him on the no-tech.
Defense there. Hyper's now opening themselves up for the Taker Buster.
Oh, definitely. This should be a big punish here. Goes low. Nice little reset. The scaling's gonna reset slightly more damage out here from that. Oh no, Mastfam! I almost said from Mastfam. It's so easy to call it out his name, but Hyper's trying to show us that they're in this thing too. But Mastfam is not making it easy, that's for sure.
Yeah, struggling to deal with the going for the Taker timer stall. No! Oh, does not have the execution for it.
Nah, that would have been crazy. If they didn't drop that, I don't even know what I would have done. And now Hyper has to try and make them pay. How do you cage Taker? I feel like that's impossible. That person's gonna put in the numbers saying anything you could do, I could do better, responding to the burst bait with one of their own, putting the breadsticks on the board. We got 1-1 for Hyper versus Mastfam.
Hyper's equalized it, a burst bait for a burst bait there in that match, and now tying up the games as well. Hyper has adapted so well, really putting on the pressure now. Mastfam forced to guess between all of these offensive options that Hyper is showing.
Oh my god, I mean, this match has just been so crazy. I mean, listen, it's like Killer Coves, I hope you come back. But you know what? You left us with a banger as we tied our time away. Mastfam has been able to put in this work, and Hyper getting the response of their own backdash into the Buster. That's something that we've seen in every anime game, but it never gets old.
Mastfam maybe getting a little too hyper there, went for the timeout disrespect, and that is what gave the opportunity for Hyper to make the comeback. So Mastfam, a lot of pride on the line here. You know, was it worth it to showboat, or will you pay the price for it? Mr. 44th, deploy the drones, here we go!
Oh man. I mean, that's the thing though, is when you're playing Taker, you're only playing it for one of two reasons, and one of those is not to win. You're either playing it for your own sick self-indulgences, right? Or you're playing it to make the crowd happy, and either of those achieve with a timer stall, but Hyper is making him pay for it right now, only has one more round to advance on the loser side.
Taking a little heat here, the crowd not is willing to root for Hyper. Our Taker protagonist has fought so hard all the way into loser side top 8. Uh-oh, and now from a despicable top tier crowd, do we want Hyper taking this, or do we want Mastfam redeemed for their sins, for their VM attempt. Oh, here we go.
Oh man, I think I can speak for the crowd when they say that they want this Mastfam victory. The grappler is the player that everyone hates to fight but loves to cheer for, and Mastfam is trying to silence that crowd with ease here, continuing the combo with the overdrive. And now we are slowly getting back these points as you try to make a situation that is inescapable for Mastfam, but you aren't able to close it out. Gets the solar flare, and now with only one more chance here, it feels like Mastfam will use one more touch to try to close this out.
Danger has the meter, but the drones are being deployed below. They are here, 8 seconds. Take the spin. We got the extension, puncher into the wall, but it's not
And
in.
kill! We have one more round that's gonna decide it. I can't believe that extension killed it there. And now we are looking at the last game, last round. We got the unstoppable force versus the more unstoppable force with worse movement of options available to them. Gets the command grab there from the air. And now one more chance to do it.
The showboat
my
is
God.
not up, folks. It's showing everyone.
This is why Austin loves him, going for the disrespectful combo. Don't do it. Keep things simple unless you really think that you are like that. Goes for the grab into the extension. Goes for the no-tech combo, gonna force him to restand. And once the read here from Master to try and close it out, Hyper is just gonna go ahead and get him though.
Blasted away so many gate art stocks right now. Gonna take a ton of
Oh
damage.
no!
Last guess here for Mastfam. What will you get? I guess 720. Put her in the dirt. Mastfam punched the ticket. Gonna be facing Monarch in the last set. People give it up for Mastfam. Give it up for Hyper.
Oh my God, what a set. We got the real back and forth, and the People's Champion is gonna take it. Mastfam coming through, just churning the butter, making sure that they had that command grab. Seb.V is like, I put out that flame like it was nobody's business. And now are we gonna see if the chip on Playguy's shoulder is gonna be enough to take the run back? That hat's coming right back out, and so are these codes as we get here kicked off. We got Seb.V versus Playguy.
Seb's like, I'll just do it again.
Uh-oh. I like this. Like Seb, this is business as usual, but Playguy has something to prove right now. If you get double jeopardy, it never feels good, right? But also, if you lose the run back and loses, it doesn't feel good as well. So not only are there the stakes of that beautiful match we're gonna pot on the line as well, we gotta worry about the pride that's gonna come out from either of these players. We love ourselves a good ego match.
This little stagger here, get the plus frames on the dead spike. Just getting pushed out. Great barrier usage here by Seb. You know, Playguy not committing to the run back in after the stagger, and Seb just, you know, forcing you out every time.
Love that crush out there, just going right into the distortion. Nothing left on the table for Playguy. As we said, when you got a chip on your shoulder, you got something to prove. You are going to play like a man possessed, and Playguy's going to show that off right now.
Oh, excellent stop sign, and able to pick up off of it as well. That was super precise by Seb, super difficult to perform. Oh man, we get it now, the overdrive extension.
I love that canceling into the overdrive. All you need 4K on the table here. That underrated Noel damage. I mean, we talk about how some of these guys do a ton of damage in this game. Noel kind of flies under that radar. And Seb is showing that you need to remember that name. That's Noel Vermillion. Goes with the reset. And that's good enough to close it out with a perfect in response to a dominant round by Playguy.
Yeah, and Seb's like, I've already beaten Playguy today.
It's
just business as usual.
Just like it's business as usual of us running down these Masterino codes. Thank y'all. Good luck on that 6 hair.
What a check there, Playguy trying to dash back in after so many staggers, but Seb just picking a perfect moment.
Uh-oh. Salty running through with the contribution shout outs. Oh no! I like this though. Oh,
escape the corner though and find the whip.
I was gonna say that's gonna be big damage out here from Playguy, but the problem is, even that damage, you gotta worry about that health gain, and especially in overdrive, which is on the table now for Playguy.
Oh, 4D invincible to everything except lows. And a check on the overhead as well. Seb is playing defense so well, but a DP will stop him in his tracks on offense.
Oh man, that 5D. Goes ahead and gets utilizing the OD and vulnerability. This should be enough to kill. If Seb has got these, and we know he does. Go for the extension and close out this first game, Seb.V.
Getting, you know, keeping the dominance here. The run back for Play Guy getting stopped in its tracks. And don't forget, folks, this is on the side of losers where Kobe is potentially DQ'd. This could potentially be 2 match wins in top 8. This could take you all the way to guaranteed 4th.
Yeah,
So
baby.
high stakes here. Can Seb do it again, catch lightning again, beat Play Guy?
Oh man, it's like Noel has been a character that has already changed, in my opinion, already. I mean, it feels like Seb.V just has all the answers to every situation, to every matchup, and then a conversion to go along with it. Like, it's been crazy.
Yeah, and Seb has been so excellent on defense, picking so many opportunities. That sequence at the end there was crazy. Checked the stagger pressure, then checked the overhead, and finally ODR through the 2D. Doing so much here. Seb already on the back foot, but we've seen them fight from this place before. Never mind, Play Guy's off to the races.
Yeah, the Play Guy, man, they are not trying to lose this run back, and they show him with every single hit, every single cancel of these Ragna combos. This man came here to win. Not just win, but win in a dominating fashion. The perfect is still on the board here for Play Guy.
Oh, sneaking in with the Gauntlet of Hades. Such a despicable overhead there from Play Guy. Gonna take that round over Seb here. The thick potato coming in with a massive contribution.
Whoa!
You're loving to see the Noel. Potato, are you also a Noel?
Oh my goodness gracious, yo. Big Potato is out here. 50 bones to the pot. That'll effectively double it, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Some big damage here. We'll see the updated pop once we go back to commentator view. But focus here, folks.
Yes, we got plenty of action on the screen. Don't look at that money. Look at that overhead coming out from Seb.V, going right into the OT. This is going to be huge damage, huge corner carry, and we got to see what the open situation is looking like for Play Guy.
Grip of damage there. 4K, but what a check on the drive sequence there.
Nice.
Picking just the right option. Definitely has some invul on that.
Ah, the match was ridiculous. Good block on the gauntlet. One more! The anti-air going out here and gets the trade combo. Counter coming out for Play Guy. This should be more than enough to close it out easily. Oh my god.
The tussle there at the end. Play Guy just, you know, trading there with the bigger button, allowing for the higher hit stun, and gonna take that with the overdrive, lock out the burst. Perfect routing there from Play Guy after such an unusual hit.
We are tied up at 1 apiece here. Now, like I said, there's way more writing on this than just that pride. You are just trying to get slowly and slowly closer into getting into that money spot. Listen, we're getting those huge contributions. And because of those huge contributions, we need to come on through and just make sure that we're doing everything we can to get to that money. Both these players are hungry, not only for that revenge, but for that cash as well.
Yeah, definitely higher stakes matches here, elevated by the potato, but we gotta see it. This is also for pride as well. Don't forget that. Play Guy has already lost to Seb this tournament.
Uh-oh.
Able to retreat, just putting out the stop signs here, trying to encourage Play Guy to move closer to the corner, but what a challenge there with the J2C. JC.
Yeah, they out. We love to see it. I mean, that challenge is putting in so much work. It feels like whenever you can set via rope, he doesn't want to just become a cowboy. That man becomes John Wayne incarnate. Like, it is just crazy the way that he is able to convert on some of these seemingly menial hits.
Keeping the stagger pressure there, knows that the overdrive is a threat from Seb, but I worry that Play Guy may have adapted at this point. The walls are closing in on Seb. Can you fight your way out?
At this point, you just gotta try and burn out some semblance of that barrier if you can. The round is looking as good as dead, and the DP gets mashed out off of the failed conversion by Seb.V, and Play Guy only needs to win one more to take this set here.
Yeah, excellent DP there in the hit stun there. Knew that if there was any sort of drop, any sort of missed hit confirm, that would have been your answer there. Nice anti-air play guy, keeping the momentum up, already spending burst. How did 60 go past 4D? That is invincible, folks, but Ragna is just a little bit too skinny off that 6D, taking to the air, doing a lot of damage to Seb right now.
Oh man, it's like that run-up throw gets mitigated by the barrier. And look, as we said, those small interactions have just been giving Seb.V this advantage so well. Because off of that one barrier, we're now in the corner as play guy, and you gotta try and find a way to fight your way out.
And retreating from the pressure there, Seb not wanting to deal with the DP, RC, RPS, just doing no pressure instead. And now with burst off the table with overdrive damage not available, this is a lot tougher for Seb. Needs at least 2 big hits here.
Ooh! Oh my god, the reset off of the low. Now they've got to push him all the way back to the corner once again. Didn't intend to let him out in the first place now.
Nice, go with the overhead, playing out with the defense. Does burst come back with the drop? Danger, danger!
Oh no. Gotta get that drive back on board as quickly as you can. And this is looking like it could spell out death. Knocking on Seb's door. Gets the conversion with the distortion. And Play Guy's gonna take that one back from behind 2-1 to advance further into this loser side of the bracket.
Tough stuff there. The overdrive came back for Play Guy as well there, so that was gonna deal even more damage. Lock out the burst for longer right now, and here we go.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow, how did a Taker player get to winners finals? I mean, I see it's Monarch, but nah, this man is fighting on the losers corner side of things. The Realm with all color coming out. Shoutouts to Guilty here, and now Mastfam coming out with the classic as well. Very excited to see how this one's gonna go.
Already in the gravity well, and you can already tell how this matchup is going to be so difficult for Mastfam. Has to weather the wall. Oh, here we go.
Oh, that drop is so unfortunate there. I like that. Just going, you have to get the magnetism out in some capacity.
I feel like spending the Spark Bolt once you get it is going to be a little bit too predictable for Monarch. Has to get a little bit creative in the ways you get in here.
Uh-oh. Oh, tries to go for the Lariat, isn't quite able to get it done. He's got to find one. Oh, the guard point not quite coming through just as much as we wanted. That gravity well putting in so much work, and now Monarch is going to get the first clean hit of the set.
And we're already kind of seeing the matchup flow here where Monarch can just put stuff on the screen. And Mastfam has to go for these crazy committal options here. Able to block the secret overhead, blocking it once again.
Oh my god, it's already looking about how we were expecting. We saw the punish come out with the big sword off of the OD, but Mastfam is going to have a lot of ground to cover, and they want to try to take it against who is considered the best in NA.
And what a nice little kind of like mental damage there, is Spark Bolt is kind of Mastfam's lifeline here, and Monarch specifically calling it out. Going for the overdrive into super there to punish it, just being like, even your best option, I can beat.
We've seen these conversions come out from Monarch though. Here we go. Try and put him in that really happy range where you want to make sure that you are not in the range to get busted. That's always the scariest part. We can see Monarch just bobbing and weaving in and out, just making sure that they aren't even getting touched by Mastfam. The spin isn't even going to be effective. Not even metered options can save you.
Tough stuff there. Yeah, we knew this matchup was going to be hard, but Mastfam has not been able to grab onto anything yet. Even with the sledgehammer guard point, even with kind of that ambiguous movement in the air, Monarch is still covering it all. And the second that gravity well is on Mastfam, the options are greatly diminished. Every advancing thing that is in your disposal will not work as effectively as you'd like.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, that's the problem with these types of matchups, especially in this game where those tools are so potent, is if you have a zoner player who you know can zone their head off, right? You are not getting in unless they make either a grave mistake or they simply want to let you play the game for fun.
The wheel of fate is turning.
So tough, yeah, and we see it, Monarch, master of the craft, master of the matchup. You know, who is Mastfam to say a grappler could make it all the way here, but that's what we thought about the matchup with Hyper. Oh, here we go.
I mean, this is definitely a man cut from a different cloth than Hyper. I mean, Monarch, like I said, multi-tournament winner, winning over some of the biggest names, not only in NA, but in other regions as well. NA's champion, some would say. But Mastfam is the TNS Blazblue #1 champion right now.
Oh yeah, people come out here for Mastfam. Chat on the side saying that first one was just an information game because Monarch, you taste the dirt like everyone else against Mastfam. Little cross up there, but a great check by Monarch.
Uh-oh. Now you have them right where you wanted it for Mastfam. And Monarch getting them right exactly the opposite where you do not want to be if you're a Taker player. Plenty of open space out here for Monarch as they try and back themselves into a corner. Oh no, that could have been it! The reset though! Oh no, has 50 bar.
Oh no, can't lock it in.
Oh,
hit.
I like that. Go to the crush trigger! Into the buster! And Mastfam takes a round on the board. Oh
the
no.
information game, folks. A round up right now. Mastfam at advantage.
This is such a scary spot here for Monarch, if I'm being honest. Now you gotta worry about that sledgehammer. That is gonna be the option to beat. Has the guard points, so if you get just slightly too careless, you find yourself in a round losing situation.
Trying to find the hit. 2TD, luckily not a counter hit, and the jump in the gravity well reset into the counter.
Oh, jumping and good 2A by Monarch to try and close that one out. What's it gonna be? Don't see Mastfam trying to go ahead and get the conversion there on that 2A. Goes for the overhead. Uh-oh. I like just putting the well on him.
Oh, instantly bursted, did not want to take the combo.
Oh my gosh. That burst was so bad, then good from Monarch, if we're being honest. No one was expecting to hit that burst there, but it ends up working out as it is how the gods intended it to be.
I mean, this is where it counts, though. This is where not having the burst is going to hurt Monarch. Mastfam at a big overdrive advantage here, trying to sledge through, but the gravity wall will keep you locked down. Come on, Mastfam. This is where you got to show up. This is where you got to get the offense started.
Uh-oh, it's looking like Killer Codes is back, though. We're back out here. We're going to be seeing him on the losing side of bracket. Then we have Xcaliburbladez waiting on the winner's side. Uh-oh! What a throw!
Thinking you can't burst this, and Monarch the perfect to continue take it to the bank, continuing on loser's side, top 8, Monarch over Mastfam.
What a round to close it out on.
Really, you know, in control of a lot of season, but I feel like especially this season.
All right, here we go. We are going to get things kicked off here. Winners finals. We have got that Susanoo mastery coming out from Icecool versus the man of many talents and 2 characters, Xcaliburbladez. Who are y'all excited for in the chat?
Already with the synergy there, the doll taking the hit there from Icecool, allowing Xcaliburbladez to counterpoke.
Oh no. Not even going for the unblockable. Thought that setup was going to be potent and ready to go. But here we go. We're just going to get this pressure going on here. Gets the delayed air dash.
Can't keep the combo going there, but the situation is still dire here. Doll Gauge is running out, though. One more mix. Icecool just has to block a little bit longer. Retreating now. Yeah, and the second Xcaliburbladez knows that he can't open you up, he'll just take the space, make sure that, you know, he's not overextending. He's not going to get hit at the same time that the doll dies. And definitely not, like, if you're center screen, it's a lot harder to do. So that's a lot of that risk aversion that Xcaliburbladez is great at.
Oh no, dude. This is just such a scary spot no matter who is on the other side of him. Look at all these micro dash 5A's coming out here. Make that stagger pressure so scary. Gets the doll back in time. And Ada's going to assist with that conversion. A perfect coming out here from Xcaliburbladez in a 68-second one at that.
Already off to the races here. Again, folks, this is a longer set. Great check there on the movement. Able to do that with the active defense, the instant block, creating that situation.
Man, I just gotta say, that last round just shows to the neutral dominance that Carl has. It was a perfect, but people weren't looking at the timer. There were only 32 seconds left on that clock because Carl is able to control every single interaction and make sure it goes in his favor.
Oh, but no confirm there. Icecool expecting Xcaliburbladez to block that out, not able to confirm off the hit. And now we're getting the corner swap here. Xcaliburbladez, perfect advantage and no burst on the side of Icecool. Haskell is as Shiki, the fuzzy block break from Xcaliburbladez into the unblockable.
Oh, nah, going into that. It's like, nah, the fuzzy into the unblockable is disgusting work. And Xcaliburbladez is showing off every option that he has to try and get this. Tries to show up an F-Shiki of his own, but Xcaliburbladez is going to simply ignore it. Oh, that would have been crazy if he got that throw, though.
Had to go for 2 rapids there to try to open Xcaliburbladez up. Finally finds the stagger, though. Hopefully we'll get back a bit of meter here. But Xcaliburbladez full resources here. Counter assault available. Overdrive available, and especially counter assault is bad. Control can combo into it, as we're seeing now, keeping the extension up.
Oh no, you gotta make sure that you are ready to go. Here goes into the gear though, and the first round is gonna get taken here. 1-0 here for Xcaliburbladez.
What a crazy whiff punish there. Again with these puppet characters, the second you overextend, checking the puppet, they're ready to go. You know, keeping the pressure up, punishing even with a super when you're spaced out like that, really deterring Icecool for ever contesting the puppet like that.
That's the thing, is like you just have to be so careful with when you're pressing Ada, because not only can Carl come in there and jack you up as well, like the doll can work for herself. Like she's got plenty of guard point and plenty of invincibility to just get through a lot of those onslaughts.
And just, we saw there at the end, didn't talk about it too much, but Icecool had to extend 2 rapid cancels and wasn't even able to open up Xcaliburbladez. Like, the defense here is being played fantastically by Caliber.
Uh-oh, that was almost a crazy conversion, but they isn't quite able to pick it up.
I love the overdrive pop here. Doll gauge was getting very low. This will give a nice bit of life into her.
Oh, goes for the crossover to the command grab. It's always so scary and so fickle. Gonna pick up here and they're gonna try and get one more 2D off to try to close things out. Good block though from Icecool, but what does it matter if you're just gonna go through and get unblockables? Oh no, miss on the execution from Xcaliburbladez and another perfect. Now, one more round to get one more game, but because we're in the final side of things, we have to win a first of 3.
Up here. Oh, does not jump into the clap, but still, again, Caliber so good at coordinating the onslaught here. Even as you dodge one option, Xcaliburbladez is going to hit you with another, and as you try and fight the doll, Carl will fight you. Great challenge there. Icecool really struggling with this matchup right now.
Oh, and that's just Alexa get hit by the 60 from the doll. Wow. All right.
The knockdown here, plenty of gauge to go, just stuck in this situation. Gonna do a Ada-less combo.
Uh-oh.
No,
Yeah, it's like, I mean, maybe let go of Ada a little bit early there, but
double perfect.
It's
Double perfect. Caliber, no way!
Oh my gosh, Caliber is looking like a man possessed right now. Was able to close out that second game with a sense of ease. 2 perfects in a row to close this out. This man is ridiculous.
Xcaliburbladez coming for the first seed, now coming for the second seed, looking for that grand finals. Will we get it? Xcaliburbladez up 2-0 against Icecool.
Oh my goodness gracious. It's looking like Icecool is going to have to figure out an option right now. I don't know how he's going to be able to try and pull this one off.
Taking a moment just to, kind of get the brain juices flowing, not just hammer the rematch button. What is the option here for Icecool? Struggling so much, cannot seem to find a situation to pressure the doll without Carl, answering. To pressure Carl without the doll kind of bailing him out. And even then, Icecool is so aware of the counter assault threat that Carl can switch up the corner positioning anytime, that Icecool has to play super conservatively on offense.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, that's the thing, is like, you have to play conservatively already because you are in a bit of a weirder matchup when it comes to the neutral state. Like, a lot of those full screen options end up being negated by things like the Foca or, like the drill, like the orb that all come out and just mitigate those options. So I forgot versus 3. No, definitely. Icecool definitely. I mean, Xcaliburbladez definitely was like, all right, like I'm good to go. I'm out here.
The wheel of fate is turning.
The tank for Icecool, did we find the answer, or will Xcaliburbladez still just be able to pressure it out here? Able to separate them both pretty early here, which will be good.
Aiden has a lot of ground to cover if they want to try to come back here. You can see that no attempt to mover is even coming through, but good use of the 2-2-D to bring Ada right back on home and get these offensive steps getting going right now.
Yeah, Icecool, you know, starting off well there, but even after establishing offense, but the seal was so important, the DP now, Icecool can play defense a lot better. We were talking about before, such a snowball character, and part of that is even on the defense.
Going in with the Ala. And now we get these nice mid-screen setups here. Using the doll to just slowly push it closer and closer to the corner. So dirty here from Xcaliburbladez.
Excellent block on the standing overhead. Goes for it again. Keeping the pressure up, but doll cage is very low right now.
Oh yeah, it's like one more move before the doll is done for. Good usage of just letting Ada go. Goes for the purple throw. Good tech out from Icecool, and this could be a chance to get something started.
This has got to be it, right? Yes, plenty of meter to spend at Icecool, putting a round on the board, going into the tank, paying off right now.
Oh god, here it goes. As we said, Susanoo is a feast or famine machine. The moment that this man's able to get started, then there is no stopping him. But Carl's giving him such a hard chance to get started.
DP unlocked once again, so even if Xcaliburbladez is able to turn this around, Icecool can play very good offense. Sorry, very good defense. Offense as well. Pop on the dome, pop overdrive right away to make sure this damage sticks. The God Press, but no meter to cash it out.
Uh-oh. And just goes for the overhead there. I can't believe that that man got God Press. Just, oh no. Now, honestly, if I'm Xcaliburbladez, you're in my head. Because if I'm getting God Press in winners finals, then you already know that I'm at least a little bit shaken up.
Oh, I mean, really turned up the offense there. Things that Xcalibur before, namely the overhead usage, was very brutal there. Opening up Xcaliburbladez twice and also making sure always to pop that overdrive to make sure the damage stuck. And also, so Xcaliburbladez was not ready for the God Press there.
Not even close, clearly. You're looking for all these options, especially with how good Susanoo's runs are in that pressure. That sometimes 30 frames will get you. Sometimes they'll get you.
I'm just saying the pressure is different. Every single round that Icecool has won, Icecool has unlocked DP right away. Now can actually threaten here. The F Sheik is going to be a little bit too much. Has the gauge, so we could go for the, yeah, you know, denying the unblockable there with the DP.
Yeah, but like, honestly, it's like if they're going to screw up, then you just got to give them a reason to make sure that they got an execution unlocked for the next time. This could spell out trouble though for Icecool. First to come out, just immediately trying to get out of the situation. Oh, no!
With an overhead of his own, Xcaliburbladez going to take this round. Now finally it's set point here in winners finals.
We have finally, I feel like we've finally gotten to this point where we have gotten to that set point. And now it's looking like Xcaliburbladez is just sitting here trying to make sure that he can close things out. Goes low for this time. And it's looking like we're gonna get another unblockable setup coming through here. Oh,
Mu.te to contest it, finding it again.
There goes low. Good block on the low though by Icecool. Good block on the high by Icecool this time. And able to get him out, slowly getting that defensive prowess up and trying to convert off of those situations.
Tried to press after Wix with 6B, but Xcaliburbladez putting up the stop sign, able to catch with the counter hit. 4K dealt, and now Icecool, no overdrive, no burst, no seals, but we'll finally get some now.
Uh-oh. Don't call it a comeback, but if any character can do it, it's a Susanoo as an advantage state. This is a character that, like I said, it's very hard to stop him once you get started. As we see here, especially on a character like Carl with no true DP outside of that EA.
Blocks here, spent, and the instant EA, just like you called it, Avian. taking us home there. Xcaliburbladez will make it to grand finals here at TNS Blazblue Central Fiction.
It's like, what can't this character do?
Does so much, and again, Playguy will be fighting demons here. But at least you have the first to two to rely on. You don't have to play a long set with Monarch, which is the hardest thing to do in Blazblue. At least there's the opportunity to finish this fast. Will Playguy step on the gas and never let go? Or will Monarch be able to put the brakes on? Already off to the races here. Monarch super well positioned.
Yeah, I think we kind of underestimated who we thought we needed to be stopping here, because it's looking like Monarch is the one who wants to keep on holding forward and keep that offensive pressure going.
Oh, just Blink opened up by a huge hit here. Counter hit 5C.
He's getting huge damage here. Look at this, look at me. Oh, yep, utilizing all 50 bar of that. They have a look at conversion, and we're going to get a nice safe DP utilizing that drive. You are right to throw.
Check there, knowing that the DP is safe. Playguy not biting. Now stuck in neutral against the S projectile war.
Oh no! What do you even do?
But look at, so Monarch is not content just to chuck fireballs. Also knows that the real win condition is to escape the corner, which Monarch does with flying colors here. Distortion available will finish it off first round going to Monarch.
4.5k off of that is so nuts. But we are going to have to see how Playguy is able to deal with this. Oh no! The DP from Monarch is definitely not going to go unpunished. You got to see if Playguy is able to capitalize on this and what the setup afterward is, though. Goes for the crush trigger.
A little chip damage here. Not going to be able to break 3k for sure.
Yeah,
getting close.
Alright, they're going 60.
Little tech there, known for that Monarch. Now working on the perfect here from Playguy. One more hit, but that may be a hard hit to get.
Hard is an understatement right now. I mean, like, you gotta try and open up a Monarch who has to lock in if they want to keep this round going. I mean, the burst is back on both sides. Plenty of OG on both sides, so losing this round is the end of the world for Monarch. All it does is even up the score.
Yeah, definitely if Monarch can even make Playguy burst, that would be a win, but the instant air dash JC will take a round for Playguy here.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, you go back to even footing, which honestly is winning for S in this matchup, so there wasn't really an outcome there that could have been too bad for a player like Monarch.
The power of S there, the quick recoveries, even after the fireball, still able to anti-air the air dash there. Playguy excellent.
Oh, what a mashup for Monarch! This, like you're saying, like you're like, oh, the pressure doesn't work. What other demoralizing way do you have that if you are like, you know what? I am sitting here and I am getting mixed by this little girl after trying to mix her myself. Like, what am I even supposed to do?
Okay, the pick up off the throw combo, but counter hit 5B. This is a great starter. Bursted by Monarch, trying to keep this life lead.
Right there. The life lead, honestly, not looking too intensive. With a good hit here from Playguy, could be a one-touch situation for both players.
Oh, big hit!
As I was saying, this might be enough to kill, but might not. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go into the reset. I like that. Conserve the meter. Make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into.
Finds the low, and Playguy taking the first game.
Playguy taking out the first game from the ashes, and now since we are not in the aren't in the finals anymore, we aren't in losers finals, aren't in grands, aren't in the winner's side. Playguy only needs one more, so anything could happen.
Man, okay, Playguy. The chance for revenge, the chance for a character swap is here for Monarch. Does have to commit to whoever it is, so it will be S. Finding the rest of the set on this character. Yeah, I like the pick as well.
I think that realistically with something like that, you're like, you know what? Even though I was not quite feeling myself in that regards, and like at least it towards that last game, I need to run it back because I know in my heart this is the better matchup.
And here we go. Monarch committing here. Playguy once again. Monarch has been a bracket demon for him for a while. This is the opportunity to take it first to two. Only need one more game, an early overdrive. So Play Guy will be at advantage once this runs out.
Uh-oh. Yeah, early overdrive. I don't know if I can honestly say it won't come in handy for Monarch, because all you do is if you pull out that early overdrive, you just sit here, let it naturally come back. As you can see, we're already starting to get that count going once again.
I mean, the one thing I do like about it for Play Guy, though, is that Play Guy does not have to deal with defensive overdrive, which makes opening up Monarch even more dangerous when you have to deal with that.
I like that. I like that.
Gets off the wall here, Play Guy. This corner positioning, but again, the regen has been so good for Monarch's overdrive. Has barely taken any damage and already 7 out of 10, and this active blow will bring him right back.
Like the moment that I heard the announcer hit him with the active flow, I already knew that that OD was coming back immediately. Oh no.
Wow!
Uh-oh. One more hit here. Play Guy's gonna make it really difficult for Monarch to try and get it though. Gets the guard thrust.
Push out. Has to deal with overdrive on defense right now. Can't extend too far.
I was gonna say, like, I haven't seen the rapid on that yet. It seems like we finally do.
A lot of the Hellsfang to be plus here. Cancel. Oh my.
Oh!
What?
They're just standing there!
Oh, it's 6 seconds, but we got the.
Oh, but we got OD!
We got the pause. Stop the clock, folks.
Oh, and now it's looking like Play Guy has the life advantage. Gonna go for the overdrive. And now,
we can stop the clock. 8 seconds whenever Monarch wants it.
Uh-oh.
This won't do
it. Go to the install and get the overdrive. Boss mode is activated here, and this could be it. Plenty of damage on the table. Has to get one more setup, and it's not enough. Play Guy's able to take it with the extremely smart grab into the overdrive, and now is looking at set point. What a clock management display by Play Guy.
Yeah, the life steal from Ragna is usually net, but that distortion super heals so much, and Monarch was just not able to route into enough damage there to end it off. Additionally, did the overdrive in pressure instead of neutral, so only got 4 seconds of time freeze instead of the full 8.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Play Guy! Go first!
That's dead for sure. Can he do it if he finishes this combo? He'll have taken down the king. One more opportunity here. Goes for the rapid, and Monarch has one more chance and gets it. One more touch will do it for Play Guy, but Monarch is trying to bring it back.
When you come at the king, you better not miss. Monarch can definitely make this comeback. A stray hit will do Monarch in, but Play Guy has to navigate this so perfectly. No projectiles yet. Both players thinking about the threat of the projectile instead of the projectile itself.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. If I'm Play Guy here, I'm so anxious for that last touch. I can definitely see where the nerves get here, but a player like Monarch has been here before. This is nothing to him. He has been in this situation time and time again against players of the caliber, if not better, and he showed it off here. Cool, calm, and collected, and I'm not just talking about the Ice from S.
Oh, holding the pressure, but the DPRC takes it for Play Guy. Playing that so well at the end, playing for time. Once again, so passive as S controlled all the space. Play Guy knew that Monarch had to come in eventually. You can't just throw projectiles the whole time. And here we go, losers finals. Play Guy versus Icecool.
Yeah, it's like Icecool just going over here, going straight into the Susanoo. You already know him. You already love him. I mean, sorry. And Play Guy definitely winning over a few hearts with that last set.
Oh yeah, Play Guy definitely feeling like the protagonist right now. And what about out of the fire pan and into the fire? Not only has to fight Monarch now, but now you're taking Icecool, again, one of the best players in the game, in a long first to 3 set. This is going to be grueling no matter if you're winning or getting swept.
I mean, honestly, it's looking like we are in a good spot here. No, it's like looking like they know some of the basic Susanoo counterplay, but we are getting a lot of those really good steals out. We see the Grand Viper, we see the DP. We're going to go ahead and unlock Sword as well. Level 2 on the base power of it. Now, look at it. We got only one more touch here with a DP punish on the air in. Dominant round from Icecool.
Icecool got all the seals that he wanted to there and just kept the offensive going the whole time. putting up a lot of stop signs here with the 5A. Just trying to check any run in. We see the dividends paid for it. Icecool was looking for that the whole time, that extended hurt box. And just, like, look at the matchup knowledge there. People would look at that and be like, why is Icecool whipping that button? You know, he's not close to you. You're pressing the button. And now we find the juggle off the DP. Look at Icecool, folks.
I like that. The late hit on the DP knows that you gotta be able to convert that even with no meter. Now has not only 50 to spend, but plenty of gates as well.
Closing in on Play Guy right now. Can only trade with so many moves at this point. Even a 5A starter will be enough. Moving out here, trying to get the plus frames with that death spike, but a little bit too scared to follow it into a DP. Instant air dash from Icecool.
That's trying to get out of here, utilizing that barrier, trying to get him off of you, using the rapid cancel to get the conversion, and now Play Guy is going to get plenty of corner carry here as we continue on. Good back dash smash! The first Icecool is in Play Guy's head and uses the info to close out game number 1, 1-0, going in the favor of Icecool.
Excellent bait there with the jump cancel. Icecool. Man, putting the pressure on, and even after Play Guy coming from such an incredible victory, has to be really feeling the confidence here. Icecool is ready to put you in your place.
You gotta definitely lock back in, especially after coming off of a high winning something like that. Like when you beat Monarch, usually a trophy comes right afterwards. So having to go over and just go and play a new match entirely is definitely gonna be pretty hard on the site.
Whew. All right. Long set once again. Opportunities are here for Play Guy to try and mix it up. You know, find a new angle of attack here against Icecool. But, I mean, we've already seen just how confident Icecool is in taking the space here and contesting these opportunities, but Play Guy not allowing the instant air dashes that Icecool can play out here, stopping it with the anti-air.
Uh-oh. There we go, using the overdrive invincibility. It's gonna go here in a big damage. We are unlocking seals left and right. No DP on the table though. No sword on the table though, but at least the ball overhead is there.
Stop here, nice IB. Showing that he was willing to contest there, finding the faster button there, but the DP back from Icecool.
Yeah.
Alright, we're in the DP wars, folks. Who's gonna do it next?
Oh no, almost got hit there by the 6. Almost got hit there by 6B. Oh, we'll back him off though. Kick the sand in their face. Oh, such patient play from both players here.
Oh my goodness, spacing is so tough.
Oh man, and that's why! Able to just press the space down 5B and close out that round. Icecool has such a good grasp on this matchup, it's scary.
That's what the problem is, people don't expect an anime game like Blazblue to be this footsie focused, to take this long to run the bracket. You forget that at the top level, the punishment is so severe that everyone starts to play just a little slow.
That's the thing about when it comes to these type of things. You have to make sure that you are locked and ready to go. And Icecool is beyond the definition of that, able to close it out 2-0, has one more game to win if they want to meet Xcaliburbladez in the winner's side. In grand finals, I mean.
Man, Icecool is just nailing like the dissection here. It feels like Play Guy is just strapped down. There's no viable option that Icecool hasn't already accounted for. And even when Icecool is wrong, the punishment is not severe. Icecool can take the damage with the big boy health and can contest with the DP that he unlocked.
Yeah, I'm just so curious about what options that Play Guy has on this Ragna. Like, I'm honestly not too sure what he's gonna be able to do here to try to close this thing out.
Yeah, and definitely, the standard Ragna option of just deep run 5B at max range is being stuffed with the 5A, stopping that extended hurt box. And it's not like there's any hard call out you can make to 5A. It's going to recover too quickly. So Icecool is, you know, showing this very low risk option that Playguy doesn't really have a answer to.
I love this, man. Going right back to the Coliseum. Like this is definitely the net play stage. Like you know, going through, giving us none of that visual noise here.
This is where we were forged
back in the day.
Oh, quick little tech there, you know, waiting it out, and, you know, not going to get anything off of that overdrive. Defending it for barely anything.
Honestly, it feels like Playguy is now right at home. He's got that home field advantage now on the delay netcode stage. Oh, the overhead. Like I said, this man is a man possessed. All he needed to see was that delay frames at the bottom, and he would have been good to go.
That's so difficult because that space overhead can be pretty hard for people to punish, but Playguy not missing a beat, that deep dash 5B, able to punish it handily.
Real neutral being played here. Real neutral. Oh! Tried to get the whip punish there, but no recovery on that 6B. And just gets hit by the Grand Viper.
That 6B is so hard to whip punish there. Playguy doing his best, but not going to be enough. Stagger pressure open. What a hero burst here from Icecool. Now in chip range has to barrier everything.
Whoa, not only barrier everything, but getting the IB barriers on everything as well.
Swing with the Michael sword right now, but the JC gonna clean it up for Playguy. Look at the timer there. Such a long round between.
Man, it's like such a long round, and sometimes it feels like your fruits don't really blossom like they should. But you know, Playguy, I feel like finally is able to show us some signs of life here in this losers finals.
Pressure up with the 60, threatening the low, threatening that high damage, but an excellent match from Icecool. Will only get level 2 tackle off of that. Not gonna get too much from that seal, but finds Michaels as well.
Here we go. Nice jump in conversion off of it as well.
Running into the toy playing phenomenon of super players, which they get a new seal, they get a new toy. This is exciting now. I think I'll use it, and Playguy capitalizing on that perfectly. Not staying on the ground where Michael's sword can threaten.
Look at it, here comes Icecool though. Icecool, we talk about threatening, doesn't have the DP on deck just yet, but when you have an offensive position like this one, you definitely don't need it. He's able to get it, finally gets up 50%.
No resources here, can't extend it all, so Icecool will get a second chance here. DPR seal available as well as overdrive.
Oh!
You got a burst, Icecool! Oh no!
And mashes on it instead. It's gonna be 2-1. I think, I don't know. Maybe there was some sort of alternative option that was going for there, but I wasn't expecting to just get up and mash. I see chat saying that they might have missed their OS, which is very possible. Definitely not going to rule that one out as a possibility. But the only thing that you can't rule out is the fact that Playguy is still in this thing.
Oh yeah, Blazblue Central Fiction has maybe one of the most centralizing. People talk about uni throw OSs like they're crazy. Blazblue, your throw OS gives you block.
Yeah,
you can tech throw and block at the same time. It does so much. There's ways to counterplay it, but know that every throw that these players get has been very hard fought because it has a lot of counterplay in this game.
Yeah, it's like throwing in this game is very... It's a task for sure, which is why characters, you know, like the Carl and the Arcade, characters that really can hit you those high lows become so potent because you can't know what's against the gamble.
Oh no, you can only roll dice.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Almost the conversion there. Get some sort of setup here, like especially with a character like Ragna. You gotta fight so hard to get these throws. Gets the throw counter. Gotta be some pretty solid damage coming out here. 3.2 off the throw, and one more good touch is gonna do it. I don't know if that throw is gonna be enough though. Uh-oh.
Playguy listening into us talk about how hard throws can be to get and being like, oh, I'll just hit like 3 of them in a single round. Get a mod.
Not only get the hit, not only get the throw, but just getting those conversions as well. And as you said, landing about 3 throws in succession now, just showing that Icecool has a chance to bleed. this man can lose.
Ooh, okay, but Icecool early unlock here on the Grand Viper. These combos are going to be a little bit harder than they were.
Yeah, these are going to get hit hard. Let's see here. Wow, we're just seeing a lot of semblances of standing still here from all of our players, it feels like. But especially with Icecool, taking a really defensive approach to the character.
Sneaking past the anti-air there. That guy may have invuled through the jump in, but was not able to find a hit.
Uh-oh. Look at that, just walking backwards, really needing to focus on that defensive side of things.
Side check, death spike for the plus range. Sneaks in with another
man.
play guy.
Are you sure that throw was hard?
With the staggers and gets the burst out of Icecool now. No threat of overdrive Susanoo, but at this life total, play guy probably has to burst the next combo.
It's like, or they can just do a combo of their own, I feel like.
Nice roll out. Wrestle to push you back towards the corner, keeping the spacing up again, holding the ground and then going for the air dash. We'll see the burst for play guy. Look at the time, look at the time, no freeze available. No one has overdrive. Icecool the timer scam.
What
he scammed the scammer.
He's like thought that he was gonna be able to get him with that hero burst, then makes him pay for it. It looked like play guy wasn't going to look at the clock and sends Icecool straight to set point. Oh? Oh no, the fail counter on the side. It's gonna be huge.
That extra hit stun on every hit because of the fatal, gonna rack that damage up. 4.1. Whoa! No respect on the overhead.
That's disgusting work out here from Icecool. Okay.
DP, keeping the stagger going now.
Walking back and forth. Icecool wants this. Icecool wants to go to grand finals, and play guy is trying to make this thing get tied up, send him straight to a game number 5.
2A there. I hope not a 6A miss input there from play guy. Oh!
Oh no!
Block out the burst. This is gonna be it, folks. The grand finals. Here comes Icecool getting that run back into his Xcaliburbladez.
Wow, wow. I read it. Play guy is just, man, I gotta say, it's like, you know, even though Icecool won, like, I think that we definitely gotta give, you know, the MVP of this tournament to play guy. I mean, this man came, I mean, to his namesakes, ready to play, right? Like, get into his element, and now is gonna try to take down this behemoth of a challenger that is Xcaliburbladez in not only 1, but 2 sets. As we get this grand final started, we got Xcaliburbladez on the winner side with the Carl, and we got Icecool on the loser side trying to take it back from the loser side.
Hello Blazblue, hello TNS, here we go off to the races. And right away, Icecool not want to be put into the blender without a DP, but that is exactly where you are going.
No.
Stick this man in the blender, Carl. Blend him up.
Uh-oh, here we go. Gonna go for the instant overhead and just catches him lacking. Gets him on the low. And now no more bursts on this side. Easy unblockables. This should be the round. Gonna get able to get one more setup here. Goes low. Then Icecool's gonna get one more chance, especially with that guard crash.
All right, and did spend a little bit too high on the doll there, but the Brandy overhead in neutral with the super confirmed chase down the tech. Xcaliburbladez once again does so well even with no doll.
Oh my goodness gracious. It's like we said, when you are playing a puppet character, you need to make sure that your doll is proficient enough to get things moving. And Xcaliburbladez shows it time and time again that this man has the juice with or without his older sister.
Not his fault. He's out here making moves. He's got the juice. He's got the DP. Grand Viper, but the movement from Carl gonna escape the corner. Still sort of available.
Ooh, okay. Maybe not gonna be able to get too big of a conversion. Goes for the overhead. That was a dirty setup. And just goes for the high once again, resetting. Oh no.
We're gonna see an unblockable fake to try and get the DP from Icecool.
I've seen crazier. Maybe try to get the DP. Oh, wow! The corner field as well. Oh, just walking up to him and doesn't tech the purple throw. Get drop down and give me 10 Icecool. We cannot be doing that in grand finals.
Can't be early Tekken. That was a TRM. But Xcaliburbladez looking so dominant, just trying to make this a repeat of the winners finals where Icecool has no hope.
Please select your character.
Man, it's like we're just going back here. I see. Oh! We've seen so many different hits, and now we're seeing the Mai versus the Xcaliburbladez. Carl, I mean, Icecool, do they have a trick up their sleeve? Besides playing, you know, like a very, very solid character, especially in tournament?
All right, only 700 matches on net play, but there's always the potential that Icecool played more on a different version or in tournaments. So we'll see if the Icecool Mai has got what it takes. Another early burst.
I cannot lie. I was actually crying. Like, when I didn't even realize the status that Icecool has. It's a very confrontational towards our friend Kyle. Carl. More confrontational.
I'm going to get you, Xcaliburbladez. Okay. Able to sneak in. I will say, potentially for this character's chances of helping out Icecool, that I don't think I've seen Icecool in a single Mai combo so far.
We're struggling a bit, but you know what? Those never stopped us before. Here we go.
Yeah, you know, not to rag on a top player here, but this is looking. Oh
no!
Never mind.
Not
you wrong.
I gotta quite get that
Show
either.
me Icecool.
Oh, we gotta show you getting mashed on. Didn't even need the doll, but wanted the sister there for moral support. Xcaliburbladez is gonna take it another round.
Rebel 2.
Yeah. Karma coming in with, I don't think I could be an Ice fan anymore after my pick. Come on, do you like either of the characters on this screen? Nice block on the overhead from Caliber and a great check afterwards.
Gotta think about the lesser of two evils here for a second. Like, even though Mai is definitely on the more annoying side, you have Carl. You have the real enemy out here, and you need to be able to take him down. If Mai is the character to do it, then you gotta call him a mercenary every once in a while.
Oh yeah, here we go. The lesser of two evils, but I mean, look at, even if you don't care about the tier list, nothing like that, just look at your screen. You can see the dominance of this character, just how much he can hold down you in the corner, pressure you over and over again.
Oh, that was disgusting. And gets the match once again. Oh, and the throw. Okay. Ooh, that was...
You're forcing Caliber to keep it airtight. Dodging the projectile, but falling into the loving arms of another Carl Normal, finishing it off there. Icecool now needs to decide, am I committing to Mai, or will I go back to Susanoo?
Whatever character it's like whatever character that Icecool picks in this moment will be his last dance, will be the character that he chooses to take with him at least to the reset. You know, if he's able to get that reset, then he is able to present himself with another character switch. But when you're down 0-2, you got to try to win 3 games straight on whoever you're going to entrust yourself to. So I'm very curious to see what character he decides to go with.
I feel like we got to go Susanoo.
I think it has to be done.
Yeah.
Like, just think about it.
Okay, here we go. Still waiting on the decision here. Again, we saw Icecool go into the tank as well during Winners Finals, and did perform quite a bit better afterwards. So this is our final chance before entering the fray again. What's the game plan? What are we switching up? How can we defeat a character or a player like Xcalibur?
That is a task that many people consistently ask for, and why? What are we doing up here?
So Xcaliburbladez right now hovering Susanoo is like in Puss in Boots, where he kicks the sword to him and he's like, pick it up.
Yeah, he's like, pick him.
Pick it up.
That's insane. It's like
here we go. Back on the main, Icecool versus Xcaliburbladez.
Oh no. Will Xcaliburbladez be able to close out the clean sweep and take this TNS tournament right now, or will Icecool be able to dig deep and figure out a chance to try to make this comeback here in reverse sweep.
Yo, it's just like the last wish as well. Icecool must discover death. Lost this matchup 5 times already tonight. Can't lose it a 6. You gotta rally here, Icecool. You gotta find the message in Persona 3. Here we go.
Oh no. Not even electing to go for the unblockable. Still has burst on deck. Just going to be giving up pressure in the meantime. What's the setup going to be now? Utilizing so much of that barrier and utilizing it one more time to block that overhead, but can't block the second one. Oh no.
Danger here once again. Sonic Spin does not help you on defense. Needs that DP desperately. The stagger pressure here. Standing overhead, hard to punish at that range. Xcaliburbladez not even going to try.
How did he know? How did he know that that was the correct answer? I don't think that we've seen that fuzzy once this game.
Opportunity here. Grand Viper looking for the DP Ender. I hope does get it.
There's no sister on deck here. It's gonna be so scary for Carl to try to get this back. And goes for the delayed air dash.
Oh my folks, he's fighting.
Uh-oh.
He's doing it.
Icecool showing that there is some life left. Goes for the overdrive. And you already know that that's gonna kill.
Oh yeah, finish it off with the laser beam. Now Icecool at a bit of an overdrive disadvantage, but that is not what matters here, folks. Icecool is focused on the rounds.
Honestly, not only do you have to win this round by round, winning that first round gives you a nice little morale boost. You're like, you know what? I can do this. I'm not going to be in a spot where I'm going to be just constantly getting mauled by this man and his sister. Like, I have a chance to actually make something happen out of this game. Oh, no. Oh. Make it stop.
Second burst, same as the first. A bit louder and a little bit worse. Once again, the Carl Oki cannot be dealt with, but extends a little too far there, and Icecool ready with the mash immediately.
Trying to unlock more gates. No DP on deck still. We don't even get the defensive options to try and gamble with. Gonna try to get it here. Just unlock as much as possible. Throw. Oh no. This is such a scary spot, especially with the fatal. No pickup though. And the Alacan to try and get the conversion even more. We are going around town and just enough to block out that DP.
I'm surprised we haven't seen a counter assault yet. Xcaliburbladez rolling out of the God Press, tries to punish with the throw, but a little bit too late.
Uh-oh. And Aiden's gonna go down, do some work of her own.
The extend should be enough. Tries to go for the reset instead.
No kill. Trying to go for the roar there, but it's gonna be no cigar. Plenty of meter now from Ada. Plenty of setups to go, and just catches up with the stagger pressure. One more round for Xcaliburbladez to close out the tournament.
Set point here for Xcaliburbladez. Icecool still not taking a game here. 6 live is closing in here. What will your last wish be, Icecool? Just give me a DP.
Uh-oh.
DP, please. Fatal starter. This overdrive will do nothing for Icecool.
Can go for the unblockable now that burst is off the table and does it. Where are you going? Where are you jumping? We're gonna see one more setup coming out here. What is the setup gonna be from Xcaliburbladez? Decides to back off.
Yeah, needs the doll gauge to come back, but Icecool is not contesting at all. Ava takes a grip there and she's dead. Doll's dead, but look at the overhead.
Oh wait, this could spell trouble out here. Gets the air throw. What could this be for Icecool? Could they bring this back and keep themselves in this thing even though the sister is back? There's not enough time to get her back out. Finally gets Nasa back out. Oh no, you have to be so careful about any of your next moves here.
Both players with overdrive right now. Going to be very easy to lock each other out of burst.
Oh!
We'll see some very quick bursts here. Icecool at the advantage in the corner.
Oh,
7
no.
seconds.
Is able to get the throw.
We got Hyper Ada though.
On the sister.
Oh, but gets past. She's
Ada's
going
a
the wrong direction.
knockback.
Icecool. This is what you've been waiting for.
Oh no, now the sister's a non-factor that's gonna go straight into the overdrive and close out this game. Icecool is still in this thing from what looked like imminent defeat.
Fighting for the chance for the muddy. Icecool has lost to Xcaliburbladez so many times, but now there's hope. The game win Let's see it. I mean, we have to go reset and then win as well. This is so tough for Icecool. Chat, are we Icecool fans here?
Yeah, but
Do you have any Icecool fans in the chat? Want to see him boss up here?
I see Rel after seeing the chat saying, I want to play this game. Listen, wait for this game to go on sale. Copy yourself a copy of Blazblue Central Fiction. We are out here. This game is tight. This grand finals is tight. Everything about production is tight. Shout out to TNS, and of course, shout out to the main man Moore for presenting us with this beautiful game. We got more Blazblue coming up as we got Icecool, who's gonna try to go ahead and close out that reset, coming back from a reverse sweep, and Xcaliburbladez, who's just trying to finish up the deal.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Thank you for everyone just tuning in. This has been an incredible bracket. Xcaliburbladez has made it on the winner's side. Icecool still on our loser side right now, but getting already decimated here. Xcaliburbladez, and right now is like 5v2 in games. Like, this is brutal. Icecool is barely fighting back, but this is their chance.
Yep, keeps on going for that high. He keeps on getting sniffed out, finally goes low. And of course, Xcaliburbladez knows exactly when you're gonna crack on either side. Oh, trying to go for the fuzzy there, but no cigar. Kills Ada, and then the 2C. Oh, I mean the 6A, I mean. One more chance here.
Yeah, Icecool trying to, you know, jump cancel that anti-air to try and continue the combo, but Xcaliburbladez with an anti-air of their own little clap extension. The super will not be enough, looking for the reset afterwards, but Icecool holding their ground with a huge match.
Uh-oh. That match was indeed huge. And getting the ground viper in the combo is going to be huge. Uh-oh, but here comes the sister. Overdrive to try to make something happen. DPRC! And hits them with their own.
Fortunately, counter assault into a combo will not kill. So Icecool is not at risk of dying from that, but does get put on a sliver of health. And now once again, Excalibur at set point.
This is insane work from Xcaliburbladez. He's just had such a dominating performance. Trying to close things out. That 60 into overdrive will give you a nice little head start, though.
Watch the doll gauge right now. Can't get the oppressive mix we've been seeing so far.
Oh,
can't do so many reps.
It's gonna try to go for the crush counter instead.
Yeah, but the crush trigger had so much combo time that she's basically at full resources again, playing like Zato right now.
Man.
First be away.
Oh wow, even though the run takes a while to get started. Good block on the 660. Now the sister can get a chance to get started here, but of course the gear is plus one more chance here, and the throw is gonna try to get something started here for Icecool, as we've said time and time again in this grand finals.
Check the resources, plenty available for Icecool. Going for the low after the overhead. Overhead is pretty standard there.
Uh-oh. There we go, good parry here. Not trying to get caught in that lockout timing. Here comes the doll, has to block one more!
Oh,
and that's the conversion! There's no chance out here for Icecool! Jumps over the doll and now Ada's dead!
Doll's dead!
Oh no! One no! No!
The air throw attempt by Icecool. That would have been it, folks. But what an unfortunate end there. Just catching with the cross up hitbox on that jumping move. What a bracket here we've had to your day, folks. And congratulations to Xcaliburbladez for taking it all.